gets asked about a lot is when I use the term sorting. And so I'm just putting this in the glossary part of the Act by Numbers website. Sorting. What do I mean by sorting? Right now I'm just redrawing it just for a basic toward. Stuff. And so, when somebody says, well, you know, I went to the ball game and I don't know, I started having a bad time or something, and I left. You know, maybe I got mad with the people I was with and I left the ball game. Okay, well, how do you sort a story like that? Well, first of all, and say, oh, so what did you see? What did you notice through your five senses in terms of going to the ball game? And so the person might know the stadium, the people they were with, whatever, the hot dog smells, the feel of the stadium, the temperature of the air, whatever. So they sort that part of their experience, that part of their story into five senses. Okay, well, what was your mental experiencing on going to the ballpark? Even before the other stuff showed up, just what was your mental experience? Maybe, hey, well, I was happy to go, or I was nervous about going, or I don't know, I had these kind of thoughts about going, I had these kind of feelings about going, I had these kind of urges about going, whatever. And so that was the mental experiencing of the story. Okay, and just going to the ball game. What kind of, was that a toward move? You know, well, it was toward recreation. Well, and also I was going with friends, so I had friends. So friends and recreation were both in there. Okay, so that's part of the toward move. Oh, was there any, you know, way? You mentioned leaving. And, oh, yeah, I got really pissed off at one of my friends. And so, you know, oh, well, pissed off. Excuse me, pissed off? Where does pissed off go? Well, that's a mental experience. Oh, okay. And what did you do? Well, I left. So to move away from the pissed off, you left. Right. And what did you notice about that? What was the five senses experiencing as you walked out of the place? What did you notice? You know, what did you notice going on in your mental activity as you walked out? That's what we mean by sorting. And any of us can do it. This is nothing fancy. I'm not saying this is some anything anybody can't do. It's just useful to do. It's useful to do because when you do this sorting, you take some story that you tell, and whether it be a happy story or a not happy story or whatever, a toward story, a way story, whichever one, it doesn't matter. And you tell it from the point of view of this me, because in order to sort, in order to notice my five senses part of the story, I can only do that from this me perspective. So I sort my five senses part of the story. I sort my mental part of the story. I sort my toward moves of the story. I sort my away moves of the story. And so I can do that myself. Or if you hang around people like me who teach these classes all the time, I will engage you in, oh, whoa, you could, what was your five senses experience? What was your mental experience? And I go back and forth and I bring you into sorting. And the sorting is always done from a more distanced view. And that's the importance of sorting.